Good evening. On February 8th, 2026, Maximilian Pegasus defeated CIW CEO Michael Corleone at the CIW Anniversary WrestleBration 12. Per the terms of the stipulations of that match, Maximilian Pegasus has been not only awarded a position within the leadership group of CIW, but also airtime. Over the course of this past week, intense negotiations have taken place regarding the future of CIW's leadership team. And today we make official the restructured management within the organization, presenting the CIW Council of Six. This council will be responsible for the day-to-day operations of Colonial Impact Wrestling in all facets. Additionally, in an effort to reduce the potential for corruption, all details made within this council and decisions made within this council must be approved by the council prior to the action taking place. The personnel on the CIW Council of Six is as follows. Michael Corleone remains CEO and acts as chair of the council. Sean McCarty will act as counselor of production for Saturday Night Hype. Amir Boone, also known as Abizzle, will act as counselor of talent relations. Rasad will act as counselor of finance. Jimmy Corderas will act as the counselor of officiating. And finally, Maximilian Pegasus will act as the counselor of production for Battle City. More on that in just a minute. Additionally, a circle of ambassadors will be formed to handle additional responsibilities not directly managed by the council. The personnel of ambassadors is as follows. Joshua Campbell will act as ambassador of external affairs. Para and Docs will act as ambassadors for tag teams. Taya Gardner will act as the ambassador for women's wrestling. And last but not least, Mr. Clean will act as ambassador for facilities and production staff. This model has been carefully constructed to manage all efforts in Colonial Impact Wrestling in the effort to provide you, the loyal fans, with the best programming as humanly possible. To this end, Colonial Impact Wrestling will be changing the show structure beginning next week, February 21st. For the first time since 2015, Colonial Impact Wrestling will have two separate shows of programming. The first show will remain Saturday Night Hype and will continue to air matches and angles similar to what you've been familiar with for the past several years. The second show, run by Counselor Maximilian Pegasus, will be called Battle City, and it will frame itself around a series of tournaments for all divisions. Winners of these tournaments will have the opportunity to face the champion of whichever respective tournament they have won at the time of their choosing, similarly to the format that we have utilized for our usual annual spring tournament. These tournaments will culminate in championship belts for the winners. The Millennium Championship for winners of the CIW Heavyweight Championship #1 contender tournaments. The Raigeki Championship for winners of the Exceeds Championship #1 contender tournaments. The Mirror Force Championships for the winners of Tag Team Championship #1 contenders tournaments. And the Ash Blossom Championship for the winners of the Women's Championship #1 contender tournaments. If a previous winner has not cashed in his belt by the time a new tournament winner is declared, a matchup will take place between the previous winner and the current winner for that belt. This model, we feel, will provide the best of both worlds for fans, as fans who love storylines and angles, as well as fans who seek quality wrestling and more structured tournament-style wrestling, will receive both. Both shows will have a capacity of 3 matches apiece, with some exceptions for television specials, for instance, Equinox or the Brawlbarbecue. The main shows, the larger events known as Massacre, Doomsday, Autumn Asylum, Oblivion, Revelation, and the Anniversary WrestleBration, will remain what they've been. Both shows will air on Saturday nights. Hype will air on February 21st, and then Battle City will air on February 28th. Hype will then air on March 7th, and they will alternate which show on Saturdays. So it will start with Hype, then Battle City, then back to Hype, and so on and so forth. All of us here at the CIW Council wish to thank each and every one of you for your understanding and cooperation during this tumultuous time in Colonial Impact Wrestling history, and we look forward to seeing each and every one of you in what is truly a new era in Colonial Impact Wrestling. Thank you very much, and we will see you next week.